Hi, it's me again. Hello. It's still me, Scott. I'm gonna play Loop Hero some more. Played a little bit last week or whenever it was, and it was pretty good. I think it's good. I won't use these headphones again yet. Make my head feel weird. Um, yeah, that seems all right. Seems all right. So let's play it, maybe. It's weird that the. Yes. Okay, that makes more sense. Loop Hero. Push the button. And it's gonna. It's not letting me switch displays. Go over here. Are you serious? Are you not gonna let me switch monitors? It's switching like some weird plain white window when I try to do that. Do I have to like go out of full screen and then switch and go into full screen? That's lame. And then I go over here and it goes away. Whatever. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, I think that's this one. Yes? Okay. Yeah, this game's okay. I think it's okay. It's stop that music. Go over here. I feel like we got a good start. It definitely, you know, I could see some complaints about it, some potential complaints about it, just in terms of like you can just kind of see the grind coming to like 17 scrap. How many is 17 scrap metal? Kidding me? I don't know. Let's start an expedition. But I think I want to. The swamp seems terrible. Seems like a bad place. Unless you put it in front of a vampire manor? I don't know. Blood Grove also seems kind of terrible. Although the roots will destroy enemies that have less than 15% HP. So it like finishes people off. That seems not too bad. I don't know. I feel okay about our loadout. Ish. I think we just go. Just go. Okay, so we did do the blacksmith, so we get to start with stuff now. So that's somewhat helpful, right? Rock. I think we're ready. We probably want that to be... Yeah. We'll hang on to the meadows until we get a treasury? I don't know, maybe? Days went fast. Okay, are we ready for vampires? I think we want to get, actually, we want to get vampires as soon as possible because we want to get that Lord's Manor or whatever it is, get the vampire village going ASAP. I don't know if it's a bad idea letting these meadows ride, but... Okay, let's get a cemetery. Let's get a couple cemeteries out, maybe. Some spooky skeletons. Maybe I need to actually, you know, I probably need to be getting some of those cards that seem terrible. Like the... whatever it's called, the Swamp or the Blood Grove, because maybe that's actually how I'm going to get the materials that I need. You know, for all I know, you get a million metal. This is some regen. It's lower HP, but it's a little bit of regen. Let's get some itsy bitsy spiders out over here. What meadows? Just need flipping treasury. Okay, let's get our vampire village going. We may regret doing this in the first round, but at least we have gear this time. Steam want my attention. Want my attention to tell me that Loop Hero is running? I know it is. I'm playing it right now. Okay, we got a lot more rock. Great. Actually, I think it would be better to play that there first, and then the subsequent two would have more than... I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, we do have an Oblivion. We have a Grove. I might be putting out too much stuff on this first round, but I'll do it. Vampirism, a worse shield, an equal shield. Vampirism or damage to all? I feel like going into this fight... Damage to all, that's just not very much, but also there's a lot of enemies, so like that's really... let's try it. I mean, it helps a little. So these big fights are good because they're going to get us some kind of material you only get from big fights. This is not great in terms of hit points. We already used one of our potions. That was not the best. Could have done better there. Maybe I should have switched the Vampirism Ring. Maybe I should have played all these meadows already. I should probably play these wheat fields, actually. Gonna get scarecrows going, but it would help the healing of that. If we even survive, I don't know. That fight did not go our way, really. But we want to do it as soon as possible to get that better, to get that upgraded tile, because this will upgrade in 3 days to something good, quite good. It even says, we'll turn into something good in 3 days. Or 3 loops, it's not days. Man, we already, yeesh. Yeesh, I say. Let's slow down this little cul-de-sac. Decrease the maximum number of monsters on adjacent tiles. So like this could take this down from... I don't know what that means though. I don't know what the max is. You know? I guess 5 the max, and it's gonna take it into 4. Let's try it. I don't know. We are not looking super hot here, I'm gonna say. Did get a heal. There's a lot of creatures. Still have the damage to all, but I don't know. Damage to all is just so weak. Oh, we got a treasury. That's good news. A better weapon. Okay. So this treasury is gonna go here. Could go here. And then the meadows would also... Okay, then we want meadows just straight up surrounding it. And those will all be blooming meadows. And then really, we could play 2 rocks. Oh, that's what I should have done. No, we want a meadow here, because that'll get the boost from both that and that. And then just separately, we want to play our rocks. It's a little hard to know what's the right thing to put into this square, because the meadow won't get the boost. Unclear. There we go. Much better. Okay, so now there's only 3 guys, so maybe this lantern was a good idea, because this still will get us the 4 Although, why didn't we get the material? Okay, I've read them this nowadays. Okay, we leveled up. Every counterattack restores some health, and that gets better over time. This gives a ton of Oblivion cards, which I don't really need right now. And every morning, the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to deal 2x damage to all. That doesn't sound that great, but maybe it's better than I think it is. Because days are more frequent. But it's just like 2x damage to all, meaning like if my damage to all is 2, it's just 4. Like if I really spec'd on damage to all, maybe that would be good. Let's go with this one. And because I like counter anyway. So let's counter. Right after I do that, we get better damage to all. Cool. Still not that great. Another Vampire Mansion on 3rd loop. I don't know. I kind of feel like we're not going to want to do that. I feel like you want to play those Vampire Mansions early. Whoa. Hello, dog. Wolf, whatever you are. That wolf. Oh, shields. I want to keep the counter, though. So this road lantern... feels like things are getting a little wild over here, so maybe we do this. That's tough, because I'm not like 1000% sure of what many of these things do. I'm just kind of guessing. If we play here, we're covered at least partially by the lantern. Or here. That might be a terrible idea, but let's see. Could be horrible. Could be truly awful idea. Probably a bad idea, but it'll come right. We will have immediately healed up. I don't know. We're under the lantern, so maybe we won't go too crazy with enemies. Okay, we'll get our mountain buff. We're gonna start spawning harpies, but I'm not that afraid of harpies. Like, harpies are not that bad. And even gargoyles aren't that bad, so I don't know. Feels like that damage to all 4 is not the worst. So we do have another village. So I feel like we want to be like counter to our main village. We'll get a heal here though once it's a good place. So we just want this to be like 50% of the way. Like, sorry, 25% of the way. So the good thing, though, about using the Oblivion here is that we can remake the mountains and get the buff again, but let's complete this treasury first. Like, I'm starting to feel again like we don't have enough monsters, but it's easy to overdo it, you know? Okay, meadow, so now we're going to get the treasury buff. And that's going to start spawning the... Okay, we did end up with a bandit camp. I'm pretty sure I do want to get rid of the bandit camp. Wheat fields. Some mountains going. Do we want more monsters? I didn't even notice that goblin camp. Shoot. I think that was 10. I forget exactly what it is. 10 of these spawn a goblin camp. Appears for every 10 mountain or rock tiles. Yeah. So. Oops. All right for a minute. We got goblins to fight now. I think very soon we will have a new heal down here, which will be good. So this is spawns the chest at the start of every loop. So I feel like we want this immediately after the loop. Problem is that that makes spooky ghosts happen. But I don't think it I don't remember if spiders have souls. Okay, so this looks bad. Like we're gonna sure. Worse counter, but better defense, some magic damage. Wait, did I miss some things? Probably. Counter 7 and regen and evasion. Hard to say. Okay, more mountains. Load all my friends. Like in a fight this big, the damage to all is actually worthwhile. I think. Regen, but we lose some of our attack speed. Yeah, the damage to all has been useful for those big fights, even if it's not a ton. We really actually, wait, we did that perk that was the counter-based perk, right? So we really should be dumping more into counter. So I shouldn't have taken the stuff that reduced our counter, actually. We got some more meadows. I don't think we can, like, redo the... like, replay a treasury? This is starting to look bad up there. I'd like to get an Oblivion card and kill that goblin camp. Okay, I keep missing weapons. That's better, that's a lot of counter. Our damage to all... why is damage to all 4 and 4? I think that would be 8. Why are we losing 1 point of damage to all? That's suspicious. Anyway, I think we want to go lead towards counter because that's what we did. Third attack said we lose our regen, and we lose our damage to all, and we get some defense. I don't know. Defense and attack speed. Defense and regen. Well, we'd lose our counter. I'm going to stick with the counter for now. That might be unwise, but I do have the counter perk. We start dealing with bosses, which could be bad news. Our damage to all is now pathetic. Like, this is kind of what... this really messes us up when we hit to fight a king. Like a boss. I mean, it's 3 times the regen. For the counter heals? I don't know, dude. Let's keep the counter. I don't know if spiders have souls. If spiders have souls, I'm probably making a poor choice here. Do spiders have souls? I don't know. That's a lot of goblins. I really understand the... oh, so our counter really did work. That's great. Okay. Damage. It's a fair amount of regen. Attack speed. So better attacks. We lose a little bit of... we lose our damage to all, basically. Which maybe I'll regret. Okay, let's start a new treasury. Not really not as much healing as I would like. Ugh, that's worse evasion, that's 100 more HP, so seems probably like the right idea. Did we not get a treasure chest? Where's our treasure? I think counter, like in some ways, counter is a better damage to all than damage to all. Also, this did upgrade now, which is great. So we get much better healing, and we get a better reward. But why didn't the blood, the battlefield spawn weapons? What did I miss? So I feel like this one didn't spawn spawn a chest. Maybe it just zoned out. This one did. Okay, level 5 shield. We used our counter, but it wasn't that great. That's quite a bit of attack. It's a lot of defense. Let's do it. Damage to all. I think no, we want the counter. A little on my back foot this time. Like a little bit not in control. We can't do that. Okay. Attack speed within 13 vampirism. Let's try to get some vampirism in here. So we could get the ignorance, and that would let us blow away that goblin camp. Battering ram pushes into battle head on, and his first attack is a 75% chance to stun. The stun is not great, and all this means is the first attack can stun for 1 second, and it's not even guaranteed. I feel like these stuns are just not... Let's do this. Because the stuns are not... It's not that big of a deal. Like a very brief stun, especially one time. What? What? Okay, do I care more about vampirism right now, or do I care more about evasion? I don't really build towards evasion, but we could... I mean, if we did this, we'd be starting to build towards evasion. Vampirism's good if you're dealing a lot of damage, I think. Okay, let's... No more goblin camp. No more of that. I think we don't need this vampire anymore. Really? That might not be how that works, but... Oh no, test-driven development. Why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Why are you treating yourself like this? Are you torturing yourself? There are contexts, of course. Of course, there are contexts in which test-driven development makes sense. Certainly. Inarguably. I don't usually work in those contexts. Oh, are you doing an exam? A test-driven development exam? I mean, this was supposed to be better loot, but is it? I mean, basically lowers the stats of what we have, but then also adds damage to all. I don't think that's that much better. Heal. So many Oblivion cards that we don't need right this second. Same attack speed. This weird. The defense is split, but let's take it. A gargoyle. Can't play this. Got all these Oblivion cards. All dressed up, no place to go. Okay. Did we just get 2 treasuries, or did I miss one? So we can't fully complete 2 more treasuries. I only really have room for 1. I guess we'll just stick this out here. Because then... yeah, well, maybe not. It's not that helpful, actually. What is your exam about? Specifically about test-driven development, or about something else? Okay, we got another village. Let's put our new village here. Let's get some wheat fields. Let's get a road lantern. Can I put a lantern on a tile that already exists? No. So, I feel like I've kind of cornered myself because this doesn't seem that helpful. Yes, let's do the skeletons. More lanterns. I don't really know where to put them. Just pretty much everything. Oh, we should kill that mountain. Shoot. I'm fighting harpies this whole time. Yeah, we probably need to like be killing and restoring the mountain over and over again to get metal. Maybe. Maybe that's not true. I think our gear is not. I'm not impressed with our gear. Let's keep going. So, maybe it's bad positioning, but we didn't... Like, one of our battlefields is just not giving us... Do we have soul? No. Battlefields does not seem to be giving us... presence. So instead of counter, vampirism regen... stick with counter. Got the perk. Oh, I see. Ah, lame. I didn't really do much first, did it? I should have done it over here anyway. Oh, well. Yeah, I feel like that first battlefield just did not really do a ton for us. Like, is there something about the positioning of it? I don't know. Oh, we should kill that. I'm missing stuff. Okay, wait a minute. I feel like I'm missing a lot of things. It's a lot of vampirism, but we lose all the attack speed. More powerful, We lose all our counter. Some regen. It's a lot of damage. Oh, we lose the counter. I think we need the counter, right? I think with the counter and the attack speed. I don't know. Oh, new quest. Damage fall on evasion. Do you like evasion? But I think vampirism is maybe doing more work for us. Like, we need so much metal. So slow to farm. Not cool. Let's do this. We didn't get metal from that. I didn't get it from treasuries, actually. So maybe I should focus on the treasury instead of building and rebuilding. Mountains? Okay. Oh, it's a lot of damage. And defense and regen, but we lose all of our counter. There's a lot of hit points. We definitely want that. Go for damage, I guess, because we also have attack speed. Get some counter back. Lose our vampirism. I want some counter back, because we do have that perk. Oh shoot! Goblin camp. Missed it. Okay, destroy the goblin camp. This rock is gonna go here. And good. Some counter back, but worse damage. Let's roll some damage. For a moment. I haven't even seen the first boss yet, because too chicken. Regen, quite a lot of defense. Same defense, actually. But you get regen and magic damage instead of attack speed. I think I like that attack speed. Damage to all defense. We need a counter. That looks good. Oh shoot, the gargoyles. Okay, gargoyles, we gotta destroy the gargoyles. Don't forget to destroy the gargoyles. Look at all that attack speed. Yeesh. We're not using our counter perk, but... Okay, what are we doing? Destroy the gargoyles. Don't get anything for it. Nowhere to put our wheat fields. Unless we destroyed this... No, we can't. We put it here. No? Bloody Path. Not only ghosts are created, spawns a blood clot every 4 days. I think I made a mistake by putting two... I think you're not supposed to overlap. You're not actually supposed to overlap battlefields. So I think this is going to spawn something horrible. It can't spawn here because it's full of spiders, but I think it'll spawn something like a terrible creature. We could destroy them all, or we could fight them and see if we get good materials. We've been pretty good on health and whatnot. That is a lot of damage. We lose the regen and the defense, but oof. Where'd that gargoyle come from? Wait, is that a gargoyle? Where did that gargoyle come from? We don't have a dead treasury. These are live treasuries. Excuse me? This game's broken. This is an outrage. And nowhere to play our wheat fields. Unless this counts next to camps? I don't think it does. Okay, I'm worried about blood pellets. I'm worried about where that gargoyle came from. We could dip out. We have full health. Let's do it. Got a lot of enemies to fight, but I feel like this first battlefield is bugged, or we just... There's some rule about battlefield placement that we just don't understand. Should we be getting higher level stuff than this? Okay, a blood clot. That seems bad. It's an undead liquid with a soul. So it can turn into a ghost. That's a lot of counter. We lose some damage, but that's a lot of counter. Eesh. Seems important for group fights. Yeah, especially if this guy's gonna evade us constantly, then the counter is critical. So that's attack speed, a little less attack speed, the same defense, and gives vampirism. That is a lot of defense and regen. But that is quite a lot of regen. The attack speed 40 I feel like is pretty good. It did, and it spawned a blood clot, which would be terrible, but I think we did okay against it because of the counter. So even though it was evading, I think we were hitting it with our counter. So this is less vampirism, but it adds evasion. Loses attack speed. That's a lot of evasion. That's a lot of evasion. I like our attack speed, but that's a lot of evasion and vampirism. But I still don't know where that gargoyle came from. Was it a leftover gargoyle that was just moving around? I don't know. That 32 attack speed is... I'll use some... And some counters here, please. That fight did not go tremendously well. Man, we're having a real hard time beating this 32 attack speed. It's not even special. It's a gray ring. Okay, that's quite a lot of damage. Vampirism and attack speed. And we lose a lot of counter, though. But the whole point of our counter is for healing. So maybe that's offset. I mean, it's not the only reason. We're also doing damage with it. I don't know. This doesn't feel like dramatically better. 622. A bit better. Some attack speed. We lose some of our regen and evasion. But that's a bigger number. No. Maybe this will be our last loop. Provided we survive this loop. I've been getting a lot of useful tiles. 504, 590 on regen, but worst counter, some damage to all. Meh. Quite a lot of defense. A lot of defense, 26. And some regen. It's a lot of defense. I'm not hitting this guy hard enough. We're on loop 7, we have a level 7 weapon. I guess it's about an average. Okay. We really want to get these treasuries rolling. Wheat fields are useless to us. Yeah. We did the quest. Regen 4.8, quite good. Still doesn't feel as good as the attack speed though. Defense 31 is a lot, but the regen with defense 26 still feels pretty good, I think. Got 6 of these. How many do we need? 19? Something absurd. Do this. Got a lot of stuff. That helped a bit. Got some choke collars. Still, that attack speed ring. Hard to beat. Hard to beat, I think. Sadly, we won't be able to finish this. We could if we destroyed this battlefield. A blood clot. Okay. We could destroy that battlefield, I guess, when the time comes. Okay, do we make another loop? Feel okay. I mean, there's a lot of enemies, but... Generally feeling okay. These wheat fields that are useless without more villages. A lot of spiders. Okay, we got a village. We dropped a village into wheat fields immediately, which is good. Where would we want to do that? Here? And then kill the bandit camp. And then drop this mountain here. Something like that. Got a lot of villages. That's good. Got a blood clot. Gonna evade everything, but hopefully we will get some counters. Any day now. That thing hits hard. Okay, I feel like the counter's kind of... Oh, spooky ghost. Okay. Whoa, that ghost is horrible. This is a ghost of a ghost. That's bad. That's a lot of damage. This is very bad. We're gonna die because of the ghost of a ghost? Counter counter is doing work. Okay, jeez. That was not good. Not only ghosts are created on the battlefield. Yeesh. Kind of want to destroy this thing. With the Bloody Path, I feel like we kind of messed up. Very low on Oblivion. We'll decide just yet. I mean, if this is our last loop, it doesn't matter. But the thing was hitting quite hard. Just fought a ghost of a ghost. Ghostception. What did I even get? A little bit of no. That's 26 defense again, but instead of regen, it's got a little bit of attack, a little magic damage. A fair amount of magic damage. And we're eh. No. The answer is no. Like these, having these villagers everywhere is good for healing, but it means that there's quests all over, so there's like super powerful enemies all over the place. Not ideal. So, well, I think we stick with the counter. Until we get like dramatically better damage, I think we stick with the counter. Oh god, not a ghost of a ghost of a ghost. That's the last thing I need. A ghost of a ghost of a ghost? At a time like this? No thanks. 702 with some regen. Yes. Oh, we leveled up somewhere and I missed it. Okay. .5 times loops. So it'd be 4 HP for an adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. So if there's a road, anytime I pass a roadside tile, I get 4 HP. My regen doubles if I'm below 30. And then stunning. I feel like the stunning has not been great. Let's do the regen, because we have a fair amount of regen at the moment. Okay, so I think what we need to do is kill this. Then we can play this. And that was very good. Then the question is, do we kill this to get rid of the... Let's do this. Maybe regret it. Yeah, I was gonna say, do we kill the... We got one Oblivion left. We've got 2 places that can spawn gargoyles. Not too afraid of. 1 place that can spawn a harpy. I think this is our last loop, so not too worried about it. We got a lot of gear. But I've already said no to all of it, right? Very easy to lose track of which gear. Oh shoot, we have a is it a goblin camp? Okay, but if it's our last loop, we don't care, right? I think this is our last loop. A fair amount of evasion. I'm gonna stick with the regen for now. That's quite a lot of counter, but I still like our insane attack speed. I forgot what it takes, but I would like to try to unlock the rogue today. You know? Seems cool. I also want to unlock these other slots. I feel like if we did try to go for another loop, we would end up summoning the boss. We could go nuts with attack speed here. But a little bit worse defense. Let's do it. It's just an attack speed ring. Hard to beat. That is some counter. So we're getting progressively worse with defense, but that's a lot of counter. Kind of want to get above 50% counter. $33 defense, no with counter. What I don't know with counter is, do you take damage for their attack? I think you do. That's a lot of damage when we lose the counter. That's a lot of damage though. I think we do it just because we got the counter on something else, but a little sad to see it go. But that's a lot of damage. Like, it feels like we are very close to summoning the boss. So we could summon the boss if we run on another loop, but I'm afraid of the boss. So there's that. That I'm living in fear. I feel like I want to just unlock some more stuff, you know? Be a little bit chicken. So we're gonna dip and be chicken. Then we keep all our cool stuff. We got 9 metal this time, which feels good. We still need a lot more. So there's some stuff we could unlock. The smelter. Storm Temple card. Arsenal golden card. Intel Center. 30 brings the base HP. Uh-oh. So I mean the base is going to get attacked. So I feel like the supply depot, though, I feel like that's important. This only takes 2. Like, we got extra wood. Passing through cemetery on expeditions grants you a memory. Can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. Does that mean you can die once? Right. Okay, this unlocks the rogue class, though. I think we want to do it. I think that's like... we want to do it. I don't know if I'm placing these things in the right place. Interesting. Okay. What is this? So we can be a rogue now. Kind of want to. That's interesting. It does have +2 damage for each second of the fight. So the longer the fight is, the higher the damage. You can receive trophies after killing enemies in battle and exchange them for equipment into camp. Has +5 vampirism from the start, 10% bonus, any effect for every equipped item with the same effect. Ooh. So we don't get... I'm confused here. So you don't get vampirism, but you can get crit and crit damage. So you can build like crazy crit. Let's try it. Okay, we got a little sack. We got a weapon, so now we can dual wield. Shields are useless to us. And I don't have to worry as much about maintaining gear with this class, because you only get gear once per loop instead of constantly, which is maybe a good thing. You could make like a spider grove. I don't know if that's a thing. That's probably a bad idea. This game feels very different if I'm not constantly obsessing about gear. Let's get the vampires down. Let's get the cemetery down. Let's get some more spiders down. Save the meadow from when we get a treasury. Okay. So, cool shoes. Well, now we have to slog through all this at the same time. Okay, so for weapons, we'll stick with that guy. The cool shoes, and with these evasion boots that also have counter and crit. For armor, definitely want that. Okay. Oh wait, I totally forgot I can dual wield. How could I forget such a thing? Oh, let's do this. Oh, that was a waste. Burn. Okay, let's get our vampire village going. the mountain going. I want to wait and try something. I want to get a treasury and place it here, and then complete the mountain and the treasury at the same time. Maybe that's... I just want a treasury, you know? Dual wielding is really something. On the road down, just save those rocks and meadows. There's a little dance up there. Okay, so we got so many shoes. So many shoes. Evasion 12. But that has counter and crit 9, so like I don't want to stick with those. This armor, definitely better. Dual wielding axes. There's more damage than that axe, but it doesn't have any... Or sorry, polearm. But it doesn't have the defense, but maybe it's enough. We have enough to complete that mountain. Got a treasury, that'd be really nice. So let's get this out here. More treasury. Oops, sorry for punching the microphone. It's a big fight. We have some counter. We got some crit damage is pretty good. Spider. We got spider cemetery. I don't know. Should I get the mountain down fast, or should I wait for the treasury and like go buck all at once? I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. Let's get the mountain down. We'll save the... And then let's... Oh, whatever. Bring it on, Harpy. I'm afraid of you. Those crits are quite nice. Okay, we leveled up. Master of Fencing. 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. It is pretty good. Child of the Forest. A rat wolf may come to your aid during battle. 75% chance. That sounds pretty good. HP for each received trophy. I want the rat wolf. Cool. Let's just lay this stuff down. There's no reason not to. Let's kill the goblins. Oh, there's my buddy. My rat buddy. Good boy. This is a very good boy. Having some HP issues. We'd have better healing if we would throw down some of these metal cards, but I really want a treasury. We're actually doing poorly. Because we got no regen and very low vampirism. So like healing wise, we're doing kind of bad. If we played all these meadows, it would help, but if I could play all these meadows around a treasury, okay, great. That's great. Great. This is very good. So let's get this treasury down here. then we can play meadows all up in here. Which are 3 hit points at the start of each day for all of those, which feels pretty good. We do have more vampire mansions, but we're already on loop 3, so I don't think I want to create more vampire villages. Create some regular villages, maybe. Our hit points are not doing great, frankly. Okay, weapons. Magic, counter, and evasion. So straight up damage, or a lot of damage and much more damage and more counter. Like 10 more damage and more counter. Less evasion. I think we do that. Fancy boots. So many boots always. Probably these suck. Okay. So we have... That's a lot of crit damage, but the crit chance is important. Evasion and crit damage. Like, if you just go and just total these in raw and consider them to be equal, then that one is 22. That one's 33. That's 34. But just going by, like, raw numbers, you know, just assuming they're all equal, then I like that. That is a lot of health. This has a lot of... This has worse hit points, but a lot of critical damage. But I feel like, I mean, this is double, so I think that's where they go. Okay, I forgot. We have 2 weapons. So we get some more counter, more magic. Let's do this. Yes. I'm not feeling stupendous about this run, but you know, the first time. My rat dog, my sweet baby boy. What should I name my rat wolf? Bertram. You killed my dog. You can John Wick that vampire now. Okay, did you see what happened? My dog was just murdered. So now we're going to roll into this village and we're going to kill everybody. Everyone will die for what just happened to me. I forgot which direction I'm going. Am I going this way? I think so. So let's put this here. I feel like we blew it last time on the battlefield. Road lantern. I feel like we do want to keep to 4. So let's try this. Or here. Right here. Okay. We're about to John Wick this village. Oh, okay, but I still get presents along the way. But this still doesn't seem... That would be 16 plus... I mean, it's a little naive, I guess, to just add up the numbers, but... If you just consider all of those, you know, percentages to be of equal value... It's hard to know how to factor defense into that, but I feel like that 27 crit damage is hard to beat. Okay, I'm about to John Wick all of you, even though my dog is back. Hope you learned your lesson. Did we do the thing that lets us hit multiple people? I don't remember what we did. Yes. No, we did Rat Dog, of course. Of course. Of course. know if we should drop down more of these. I'm gonna say drop down more of the vampires, but we're already 4 loops in. That gets a little spooky. Okay, bandits. Bandits prefer villages. Spawn a bandit on an adjacent tile. Appears for every 2 village tiles. I don't know. Maybe, like, some of these things maybe we actually should be keeping around because maybe they drop specific materials that we want, but I don't know. Oh no. I knew this was coming. I've used 100% of my Xfinity internet data with 1 day left of the month. That's lame. Because I was uploading and downloading a ton of stuff, like backups and whatever, and all the stuff from my gallery from my site, and whatever. And I've been streaming a ton. So I have seemingly used all my data. Which, I think I have 1 courtesy month, but it's lame that my courtesy month is going to be used up with 1 day left of the billing cycle. Data caps should not be a thing for broadband. I would agree with you. But here we are in America. Maybe I should move to a country just for good internet access. How's your internet speed? What's your internet speed like? Should I move to Norway just for internet speed? I feel like if I'd ever like really seriously put in the effort to learn a second language, I would have already left the US to live in whatever country would be ideal for that particular language. But instead, I didn't, and I just know like a embarrassing smattering of a couple of languages that I could never really get by with. I mean, I guess I could get by. You know, I could move to Germany and live in Berlin, where everybody speaks English better than I do anyway, and then it wouldn't matter that my German is terrible. So terrible that even saying the phrase "my German" is an exaggeration because it's that bad. Or move to a Spanish-speaking country. Kind of want to move to Portugal. Actually. Okay, that's... So, that's a lot of damage. But, I mean, it's probably... This is enough. That's a lot of crit, but it's just not very much. It's like a downgrade. So, it seems like we just go for raw damage on both of these. Maybe that's a bad idea. Okay. Let's shop for clothes. I'm guessing the level 7 rare armor is the way to go. That's 687. 624. Look at all the crit damage. Okay. That. What about... Oh, there's other armor too. And fancy shoes. That remains a lot of crit damage. But maybe it's not a good idea to compare the crit damage percentage to some of these other percentages. Maybe that's deceitful. Like that's crazy. That's a lot of crit damage. But you know, crit damage, it may not really be like, that's the problem actually. Because like I have a 10% chance for 237% damage, but it's only 1 in 10 hits will land it. So like, but it still seems worthwhile. It still seems like eventually that will be worthwhile. No, I know. Yes, of course they speak Portuguese in Portugal. I think maybe if you lived in Lisbon, like a really international city, you could probably get by. I was saying that unrelated to the idea of living in a Spanish-speaking country, to be clear. I just realized I was thinking Spain, and then I was thinking like, oh, right next to Spain is Portugal. And Portugal's got a kind of a lot of things going for it that I'm into. I'm gonna throw down some more something. More spooky skeletons, maybe? Only on the 5th loop. Okay, another village. Let's put it here. Let's finish this treasury. Very nice. Like, I feel like there's a place to place this. I feel like if you're careful with these, then it's not that bad. Like, it's nice to have them right after the beginning of the loop. And actually, although I haven't been paying attention, right? Like, it's easy for me to forget. I get into the habit of saying like, oh, I don't have to pay attention to any of my gear right now. And you can't manually destroy it. So, wish you could just manually blow it up. Or I could move to Pittsburgh, where I could afford a house, but then I have to live in Pennsylvania. I don't know. Portland is... a lot of good things about Portland. It's not cheap. Nothing is sacred. 3 hit points after every kill. Hero receives 7% less damage for every enemy, starting after the second enemy. Lowers the quantity of items received on the camp tile by 3, while increasing the quality of exchange for trophies. Okay, lowers the quantity of items received on the camp tile by 3 by increasing the quantity of exchange. No, the quality of exchange for trophies. So are these trophies? Is that what these are? I don't know what a trophy is. I'm gonna do that one, even though I don't know what it means. Because I am picky, and I want to sort through less stuff anyway. So it sounds good just from that regard. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where to live. It's a problem. It's a real problem. Look at these wrecking fools. Like one-shotting dudes. That might all change when... oh, okay, it could change. It could change very quickly, in fact. I don't know, it still went pretty well. That was 4 dudes that we just wrecked. Here are the goblins. Maybe I should have saved that meadow for when we have a... oh, they got my dog. Dual-wielding just murder blades. Did I get new shoes? I don't even know. Keep this bad number 5 armor here, and that will be our indicator in case I get something wrong. Okay, we got a cosmic slime. Should we just fight the boss this time? I think we'll die. but our crit damage is insane. We need to up our crit chance is the problem. Okay, this evasion dog is not helping. We don't have any counter. What a counter is in this? It's a boss slime. A lot of cards. What do we do with them? Treasure over there. This lantern. So I think things are getting a little nuts. Where? In this region? Maybe? Throw down another cemetery? I don't know. Gargoyle. One hit. Ridiculous. Okay, new gear. We get 3 less things. We still got a billion things. Okay, let's start with shoes. So these level 8 shoes, still not as good as on the crit damage, but quite a bit more evasion. But still, like, up there would be essentially 53. This would only be 45. And if you added that, it would be 52. Like, and that doesn't really seem like reasonable math. But I think we keep these crazy crit shoes. And we keep our murder shoes on. For body armor, this is too much stuff. I don't really like this. We've got crazy crit damage on our body armor, and it's more powerful, so I think we stay with that. It's a lot of crit, but like way lower. Okay, so the crit damage chance is very appealing. So this is much more damage and gives us some crit damage chance relative to the axe, so that's for sure. And then this is a little bit higher, but also gives us some magic damage. I don't know why this is up and down. The ritual sword. Oh, because there's 2 weapons. I see. So I think that's that. Yeah. That feels pretty good, right? Wait, what did I get? I looked away for a second. I don't know what I got. Okay, we'll put the bat armor here again. Just let us know. I don't know that I actually meant to do another loop, but I guess we're doing another loop. Because like in 1 in 5 hits, we're doing 236 damage, which is pretty good. Don't touch my dog. Vampire scum. That was rude. Okay, we got some level 6 boots. Still, that crit damage seems a little broken. Unless it's just could be my math is that I'm just thinking about these numbers in a way that is not reasonable. Oh. A present. like our materials this time are not terrific. Having the dog really helps with these big bites. The dog's just very weak. The dog is tender. A tender baby dog. Kind of too much stuff on the map. It's getting more hard to know what's going on. Okay, let's finish this treasury. Got another village. Down here. That spawned some bandits. Not ideal. We got another blood hole. Do scarecrows have souls? Does anyone know? I hope not. Ah, another bandit camp. So we just spawned a goblin camp and a bandit camp. Well, we might regret some of these choices. Okay, these boots just don't cut it. Like, I feel like we got miracle boots early on. Well, that's what I'm going to choose to believe. Okay, this next little run looks not good. So our damage is way worse here, but that critical damage is 35. I don't think it's worth it because it's much lower than one shot. The King of Skeletons. Dead. Sorry, King of Skeletons. Okay, so here's the deal. We're doing pretty good. Should we try to fight the boss? I mean, we're gonna die if we fight the boss, right? Unless we get like astounding gear. So like these shoes, eh. These shoes, eh. These shoes, I don't know what evasion bonus means. Does that just mean that these actually count as 34? Which still doesn't total, even those are level 10 boots. Ugh, I might regret that. Okay, fancy clothes. No. Fancy weapons. So instead of a magic damage, we could instead switch to damage to all, counter, and evasion bonus. I don't understand the difference between evasion and evasion bonus. Maybe it's something about how the thief works? I don't... Oh, right. Because there was a thing that if you stacked things, you'd get a bonus. So why did our critical damage not give us a bonus? Or did we have one and now I've lost it? Okay, so Let's swatch this out then and have crazy evasion. So now we have 45% evasion. So it seems like the rogue really rewards you for speccing in a certain direction because you get bonuses as you do so. I feel like we're gonna die this time, but let's do it. Maybe we'll get a good present. We got some sticks. Alright. Oblivion-wise, what should we take out? Probably this bandit camp, so there's no bandits by the time we get there. We maybe should have taken out harpies or gargoyles, but... Oh, freaking ghost! Oh, a lot of stuff. We're about to level up too. Okay, so we know we want some wheat fields. We probably want another village. We want to play this meadow corner. We do want this road lantern. Probably over here. Maybe here. This other crap. No, we don't want that. We're very close to leveling up. We've got a lot of enemies to fight on this loop. Pretty sure we're going to end up summoning the boss. That's another wheat field. For the village we just placed. Not old one, maybe. Vampire gargoyle, not good. So if we just wreck fools. Now our evasion is so high. Like, could you spec fully in evasion and get 100% evasion? If you just got super lucky on rolls? I wonder. Like, I'm evading pretty regularly. And it kind of feels like even when I get hit, it's no big deal. Okay, this is a lot of creeps. Why am I doing so little damage to that guy? Oh, because I wasn't fighting that guy. That just was from damage to all. Like, why am I really weak? We're gonna accidentally end up spawning more goblins, aren't we? Or just spawned one over there. But it's probably our last loop. We're definitely about to spawn. Okay, we did level up. I missed it. Get a new set of traits. The 2 targets thing is interesting. I don't know what this means. Are these trophies? Like, what is a trophy? Trophies. These are trophies. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would give me 6 hit points. That seems like a bad... That seems very lame. So let's do this simultaneous attack thing, because that could be pretty good. Especially if it landed on a crit. That probably won't really help us with the boss, though. Like, our hit points are not terrific. We do have a fair number of villages, which is good. These shoes are... I don't know why I got these. But did. Say no. A lot of damage. New treasury. Okay, we've just spawned the boss. I think it's actually really bad to have all these buildings around. So I have no Oblivion cards to destroy them. And each one of them increases the Lich's hit points and damage by 5%. So we're probably dead. Probably dead? Probably. Unless we just luck out and get a bunch of Oblivion cards. Well, I feel like it's pretty rare that we get those. Fighting this boss is not helping. A little bit of a heal as we go through here. Not really. We've got a lot of meadows down that are healing us on new days, which is good. I don't have a very good feeling about this. The game just... Sometimes the game makes noises, and I don't know what those noises are. I think it's maybe when one of these is turning into, like, a stable thing, maybe? Okay. We didn't get any Oblivion cards. I guess we're gonna fight the boss. Feel like we're gonna lose. Feel like we're gonna lose. So, let's just go die, I guess. Oh, it's gonna let me retreat. I didn't know I could retreat. I thought when the boss spawned you had to fight it. I think I'm gonna retreat. I don't feel... I wish we got more stone, because we need so much, but let's retreat. We could make the cemetery, but the cemetery kind of feels like, who cares? We're pretty close on the supply depot, though, which seems like a big deal. And that's going to open up a lot of stuff, and that, like, makes some other things better. Like, I think the farm is better to the supply depot. Smithy is better to the supply depot. Smelter would be good too. It feels a little like the supply depot is the jam. Let's do one more run. Let's do one more run. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Then we're gonna do this run. Be right back. Hi, it's me. Thanks for waiting. Here we are at the beginning of the loop. Let's put on our clothes. Put your pants on. We don't need shields. Let's keep the shield as the thing that we always know that there's bad gear behind us. Right? That'll be our bad gear shield. And let's get ready to put a lamp here, so let's build a lot of enemies around this, maybe? Maybe? Nice to have some vampires early on. Nice to have a village early on. That'd be handy. Or we could just get a bunch of wheat fields that we can't do anything with. Also good. Also great. Early treasury. I like to see that. Good news. There's our vampire. This is I can feel it. This is the run. We're gonna kill the boss this time. I'm just saying. Boss. Sorry, but we're gonna get unbelievable equipment. Like just broken. Astonishingly broken equipment on this run. We're gonna have so many Oblivion cards. Actually, that's not if we get that Oblivion card perk, it's probably a good idea to sit on some of those. If it's near the end, like say you're in the last third of this, then you can blow away the Lich's castle, whatever. Eureka's castle. Okie dokie. Let's start with shoes. We have none shoes, so any shoes is better than none shoes. Like 3 armor is dramatically better. And then weapon-wise, definitely want that. And then either crit or chance of crit. So maybe this time we lean into crit chance instead of crit. And then maybe we can stack that, like stack it hard. It seems like boots are always going to give evasion though, so it seems kind of smart to lean into evasion for the evasion bonus. We are a rogue, after all. As they say. It would be awesome if I got another treasury and then I could set it up to like double treasury up here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Did I lose my terrible shield that I wanted to keep? Yes, I did. I lost my favorite terrible shield. Okay, let's get some ghouls going. It'd be nice to have a lamp up here. Probably. Let's get this. Beautiful. This is the wrong... We're supposed to be on... Wait, we're supposed to be on this one. Okay. My bad. Is Steam downloading something giant for some reason? Steam is like, has a weird yellow... What do you want, Steam? The icon looks weird. Like it's half full of lemonade. And I don't know what it's trying to tell me. What does it mean when the Steam icon is lemonade colored? You know, when Steam gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Like I always say. It's like half yellow. Almost like it's download progress, but there's no downloads. Oh. I'm mad about that data cap thing. That's a bummer. Wait, Levizers, you didn't tell me how fast your upload download are. Is it life-changingly fast? I'm gonna use some with fiber. Okay. This is gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Now we got bandits. Oh, we're gonna have vampire goblins. Not great. That's not great. Okay. We just got a lot of scrap metal from scrapping stuff. Is that how this works? Is that how you get metal? Okay. Clothes. 333 seems like the jam. Cool shoes. It's 12 evasion. Evasion attack speed. Maybe we want the evasion because we want. So that's like our base evasion, and then anything else on top of that is evasion bonus. I guess it's a little confusing the way that it displays this, but I think that's what we're seeing. So let's do this. So we have evasion, a 12, and then I still don't understand. Why is that evasion bonus, though? Because it would have been like 10 evasion, but then it got bonused up to 12? I feel like I just don't understand. Okay, so dramatically better for the axe. Double damage, but we lose the crit damage chance. But like doubling the damage, that's 200% damage every swing instead of when you crit. So I'm gonna say that it's good to do that damage every swing. Stinky shoes will be our little barrier. Maybe it's some monsters on this map. This region is going to be bad. We're going to have vampire, scarecrow, goblin disaster in a minute. So let's get a road lantern up there at least. So that gets one of those ghouls away, but still scary. Finish with first treasury. Fight a harpy. Wait, how do I get these weapons? I don't understand. Okay, evasion down, but a ton of crit damage and crit damage chance, which in my mind should offset that. And then more damage and some counter. Still confused about everything really, but well. Okay, we're headed into a bad situation. Our evasion is helpful, but maybe not helpful enough. It was helpful enough. Wait, we leveled up. I keep missing that. I don't know what the sound cue is for leveling. Okay, fighting against 3 or more enemies will grant you an additional trophy. Okay. The hero leaves 10% of his findings in a camp when passing through a campfire tile. Get a set of 3 new traits. Okay, every 10% of lost HP gives you a 0.5% chance to instantly deal 1,000 damage. But that is a very small percentage. And you could only lose... Well, I mean, is that 10% of your total HP or your remaining HP? That's a big difference. Because if it was 10% of your total, of course, you could only do that 10 times. And so the most you'd ever have is a 5% damage. But if it's always 10% of the remaining amount... After losing 20% of his max HP, In battle, the hero will evade all attacks for 2 seconds. These time-based ones seem too short to me. Let's just try the smoke screen. It seems too short. Like, most of these creatures attack no more than once per second, so you're like evading one attack. This doesn't feel... Maybe it's a huge deal. Doesn't feel like a huge deal. I think we're not off to a tremendous start this time. Gotta say. Okay. Give me some cool clothes. Those are boots. Those are cool clothes, but they were just boots. Cool boots. Okay. 441's pretty dang good. Nothing else is close. I think we gotta do that. Okay. Cool boots. Cool boots. We didn't get any new weapons, we just got a lot of cool boots. Damage to all 7, evasion 9. Does not actually seem that cool. Why aren't she all that great? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overestimating the value of the crit stuff, but the crit stuff seems good. I mean, unless we really wanted to try to do something crazy and do a like max or evasion, but I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm sure I could read a wiki somewhere and someone would yell at me and be like, "You fool. Evasion is 10 times more valuable than crit." Everyone knows that. Every single person, literally. Okay, well, I got my little evasion boost. Hooray. So Battlefield, we want that like right after home. I think. Maybe we actually want it right before with the road, I guess. It depends on when we bank this stuff. I don't know if I should be trying to get more vampires out of the map. I don't know. The map seems really bare right now, so I'm trying to slam down some dudes. I don't feel like we're doing super duper great right this minute. Like, it actually feels like a real possibility that we'll die up here. A lot of bandits. A lot of bandits. Whole heck of a lot of bandits, followed by a bunch of ghouls. But, well, sometimes the run has to end. Good shot. I just used all my potions. We're dead, right? We're dead. We're dead? We somehow survived this. We're dead. Okay. Ha! We somehow survived that. We have no hit points. There's kind of no way we will survive the next fight. There's no way. Right? There's no way. So, I think we bail. We only get 60%. But if we die, I think we only get 10? I can't remember if it's 30 or 10, but we're gonna die. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna retreat. It just didn't feel possible to survive that. There's a bummer because we're still short a few metal. But, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's me. Hello. Hi, it's me. I think I like that game. I think it's still... So this is interesting. With the rogue class, you don't have to micromanage your armor so much, but once per loop, you have to like... It's sort of extra annoying because you have to go through everything. But it's only once per loop, so maybe that's not so bad. What are you trying to tell me, Steam? Is there a new There's a new Binding of Isaac game? What is it? Is it actually new? Or like, is it just the DLC? How long has Binding of Isaac been? I like Binding of Isaac. To a degree. I played a fair amount of it once upon a time. Actually twice. I played a fair amount of it and I played a fair amount again. So tomorrow there's a new Binding of Isaac DLC. I would take a look at that. I would take a gander. What else do you have to tell me, Steam? Is that why you showed me that weird yellow icon? To tell me about Binding of Isaac? Subnautica Below Zero, I've been waiting for 7,000 years. When is it actually coming out? I thought it was supposed to come out this year. Do we know? When? Below Zero release date. So, is that what it's called? May. So the price is going up. Let's go. Price will go up, so I should probably buy it before then. There's probably going to be a sale, right? Like Steam Game Festival or something. So by May, just buy it before May. I love the first Subnautica game. It Takes Two. That's a lot of high scores for a game that, I don't know. It's weird. Like, it's a very divorce-focused story, but in a, like, not very realistic, I don't know. Like, the magic of play is going to save a marriage. Forager, I liked that game. It's a good game. Not a great game. It's a good game. And Dicey Dungeons seemed kind of cute. Oh, Hades. I love Spiritfarer. Spiritfarer is great. That's a great game. I haven't really gone deep on Steam in a while because I got 1,000,000 years of Game Pass Ultimate, and a lot of games on there. A lot of games I've been meaning to play anyway. Wait. There was a content update? Or... what was the content update? Finally releasing the final cut? What does that mean? What does that mean? Wait, do I not own that? Wait. I have to... Is it showing this because wait, didn't it say it was free? So what's actually new here? New political vision quest, new characters, new clothes, new area, new cutscenes, new animation, new music. Huh. I love the game, but I'm not ready to replay it. That's a great game. That's a truly great game. Truly great. Unlike Doom Eternal, which is not even a good game. What's going on here? Golftopia? I didn't mean to look at Steam. It's just the yellow icon was so appealing to me. I couldn't resist it. See you tomorrow. Bye.